here with Baba Is You, where I forgot the Baba basics last time, and the basic tenet of this world that if something is winning you, you win. And that was the only thing really tripping me up in this last mission. So a minor wound to my pride, I suppose, but it's kind of a good sign because it means that there's nothing in this world so far that has really messed with me in a super huge way. I mean, aside from just shocking me and being like, they can do that? What? None of these levels has given us huge amounts of pause except for this one, which was just because I was forgetting something really basic, basically. So that's probably a good time for how these remaining 4 are going to go. Visiting Baba. Oh my god, so rules. Fungus is defeat, Texas float, fungus is bush, skull is defeat, rock is rock, water is sink, door on me is wall, rock is bush, me is you, star is Ella, Baba is when, fungus is word, wall, stop, rock is me, fungus is fungus. It's gotta be the most rules we've had in any one so far, right? Okay, what is us? Me is you, okay. Yet again though, this is one where a whole bunch of the words are completely locked off and you're never gonna change them. So that is comforting at least, that I really only have to worry about like changing 3 of them. And then why the others are the way they are will make sense later. Why are the stars giving off like bubbles? That means they're Tella. Okay, right. And rock is push, is defeat. Water is sink. Is it also push? Fungus is push, rock is push. Okay, so we're gonna push this to sink that, right? Okay. Skull is what? It's just defeat. I can't get over it. Fungus is word. Star is Tella. I can make rock no longer push. What is open, if anything? We don't have the word open anywhere. Am I reading that correctly? So door on me is wall. So it's not a conventional kind of door. It just turns me into a wall. Oh no, it turns into a wall as I cross through it. It's like a one-way door. Okay, so the water is synced. So the trouble is we want the rock to be pushed and the fungus to be pushed when we go through here so we can sync 3 things, presumably. Because me is always going to be us. So I'm thinking probably what we're wanting to do is get this fungus through here, and how would you do this, huh? I want to make them both into is push. Is there a way to get the rock? Oh, well, the text is floating, so is there a way to get, okay, hang on a minute. We won't need a second is if we do this, though, so that's kind of odd that there is one. I was thinking if we did this, would it be possible to wait, get it on here so they're on the same thing, and then we do this and then that, so they're both word. Oh, I see, but it still stops being. No, it's still push here. Oops, why did I do it that way? Did I just solve it? It doesn't feel like I've solved it yet somehow. But apparently I solved it. Okay, sorry. What? I want to go back in there. I did solve it, but what? What was the point of the second is? Oh, just to confuse you and make you think that you're supposed to do funguses push like crossways, I guess. But what's with the skull? Why not just make it another wall? There's so much detail in this stage that I don't understand at all. I think it's just to confuse you, right? What about this detail before? Otherwise, how does that work? Maybe an alternate way to do it. Anyway, sorry. Never mind. The game said we cleared it, okay? I don't have to understand why it's the way it is. Kiki and the star. That was never part of the rules. I like to understand, but what you like doesn't matter right now, Admiral. We're trying to finish Chasm. Okay? Kiki is sleep. Sleep? That's new. Very adorable, though. Star is wind. Lava is word. Lava. Lava is the word. Lava is lava. Skull is defeat. Baba is us. Hedges stop. Kiki is Kiki. Skull defeat, so no getting through that. Lava is word. And that's apparently all it is at the moment. So if I made Baba into word, I could say Baba is float for just as long as I stay there. But I guess that means I could do something like this, that Baba is us until I move again. I don't know what that lets me do, really. Oh, yeah, well, I don't know. Okay, no, probably not that. Lava is lava, so what else is lava for? Or is that just another one of their patented misdirects? Star is wind. If Kiki stops being asleep and wakes up, do they just, like, go to the star or something weird? Sleep just means, I assume, that, like, they can't do anything else. If Kiki was move and sleep, they wouldn't be able to move? Maybe? Okay, I somehow don't feel like I'm far off by trying to say Baba is word, and then use me to say Baba is you. Oh, well, I suppose if I said lava is word, and I could put the lava and Baba on the same spot. Well, again, that's the... I still need to find a way to... Oh, okay, so hang on. I don't know why I'm doing this yet. But I think the objective is to get so that you're... I think if you're afloat, you can float over to feet. Is that right? Well, I have to kind of assume so, because how else are you getting through this? Which case, what we're trying to do is... Because we can... Oh, I see. I can't make lava as... Okay, I think what we want to do... I think we want lava as you... also, and then I think we want that so that we can take Baba off of being us, so we can move the Baba is word around. I don't know why I want that just yet. It felt right because then I can get this... like if I could do... If I were able to do... If I did something like this, right? And then got the is you down there. But I can't do it in one move. I think the point is have whatever is you also be float. And so that would require the word to be there because if you are the thing that is making it float, you will stop floating as soon as you do this. So I think I think we're trying to swap between us and lava in such a way that we can, because as it stands, we can only move you up and down. Oh, maybe are we just doing a... No, well, that doesn't work. So I was thinking, because this is so close to the wall here, you could say lava's you. This is the only way to make two things us at the moment. And of course, we can never get lava out of there. So as soon as we get the U out of there, we are SOOL with respect to controlling two things at once. But what it means is we can get the Baba is thing out here, which you can't do with the lava unless... Oh, sorry. Maybe what makes more sense then is to tag team them along like this, and do this sort of thing to get it moving to the right in the direction we want without ruining either of them. Okay. Well, oh wait, this isn't moving it. I see. We'd have to both be us. Oh, well, I see. We can move it to the right if we use this is so expertly as this, and then this, and then so on and so forth. And the reason we want this is very simple, because I'm not sure. We want Baba is you and Baba's float, like that, and then Kiki can stop being asleep, and that does something. Okay, it doesn't do something as much as I was hoping it would. That is how you get that, though. Oh, can I make something else into sleep and that will do something? Well, I get another is this way, I suppose, also. Or do I? No, I can't get this is out of here, can I? I can get sleep, though. What does lava sleeping do, exactly? Yeah, that's fair. I wouldn't know what it looks like if lava slept either, I guess. And what does it look like if Baba is sleeping? And does it achieve anything? Can I still move around and whatever? No, I can't move or do anything. So what is with sleep and why did I want that Kiki in the star? Kiki is Kiki, so you can't say Kiki is Baba. And me being float doesn't let me go across stop, right? We already said, I'm pretty sure. That was just for the skulls. What does that achieve? What do I want to say Kiki is? Kiki is lava? Kiki is Kiki, so I can't do that. I can say Kiki is word. Oh, I would have to say Kiki is you now. Oh, right. Okay. Understood. How do I get an is you statement going to the right? I think we do some Baba-ing with that, right? Yeah. So I would say Baba is word. And I need Baba to be word. Right, because we have the extra is now, or something? Wait. Baba is word. And I need an is to push this along safely, so to speak. Okay, this is more what I was expecting to happen earlier. Right, I'm not float currently. Oops, sorry. Let me just be float for a minute to get this thing out. This is more what I was expecting the puzzle was going to be earlier. So I need Baba is word to be like vertical while the is you is like this, because I need to do this kind of thing, but still have Baba, but have Baba be word at this point. All that lets me do is disconnect the Baba here, but that doesn't help me get the is on the left side, does it? Maybe there's some way that lava is you helps here that I'm not yet understanding. Sorry, which really means I should do it like here and say lava is you horizontally, because ideally the baba is you would be the thing that is horizontal. So it would be like, okay, right. So it would take baba off of being us, and then we would go baba is you horizontal like this, and then right, okay, I'm getting it, yeah, and then we would do the lava is word here, not for any of its own, not for any particular benefit there practically, but just so that we can say do like this, that baba is word and is you and carried. No, baba also has to be float. Okay, right, you are. Which means that the is word has to be vertical, actually. Okay, that's achievable. We just do it. Okay, sorry. It has to have been already here, like, is word, because the baba has to be float and is word, and I have to take its place at that moment, and then we do this. Sorry, and then Kiki is you, and then Kiki touch star. Good. Okay, wow. Brr. That one's fairly tricky, because it's a bunch of little things that aren't that difficult to do on their own. And there's stuff you've already done before this point in the game, like doing weird, like, is you with two things to, like, push the statement along to be where you want it. But it ties together in one sort of big puzzle. Moving on to Extra Stage 3, Broken. Right, that's how my brain was feeling currently. How astute of you to observe such a thing, Baba Is You, the hit video game from 2017. 2017? 2019, right? Maybe? I can't remember. I think maybe it won the 2017 Game Jam, but then it was only fully published in 2019, because that was originally just a demo. Anyway, I don't know. Rock is push, wall is wall, text is not push. That's new. Rock is word, wall is stop, ice is tell, baba is us. Well, text is not push should make things fairly easy, actually, because it means there are very, very few things that we are actually able to manipulate with the rules. Although the text being not push means it doesn't have any solidity, so you can push through them to do like rock is wall like this. So ice is tella, so we could do rock is use that we control all the rocks, or for one turn anyway. So we can put text. Oh, I can't push text, right? Okay, so we would need to get. Oh, so how would we get an is in there without pushing the text? We'd have to push the teleporter. Okay, so we need ice to be push. That would require the ice to be us, though, wouldn't it? So I can teleport you through here. Get you out here. Ice is rock. Oh, okay, so that's something I could do. So I could... You don't say. I could turn things into rocks. So wall is wall, and putting a rock there wouldn't help, right? It's gonna say, no, you can't do that, because wall is already there? Yeah, okay. I could say baba is rock, and then rock is you at the same time, I'm pretty sure. Get 3 things to move. How that would help, I am not yet sure. So like this, and now we have... Ooh, well, that's only as long as it stays there. Okay, so that's not it. That's not gonna stay there for any length of time. So text is not push, and I could say all the text were rocks, but that wouldn't be very good. So if the text otherwise is never going to move, that would mean to get something to be is win, we are going to move teleport, because text can be teleported, which means we need to move the ice. How do we move the ice? We would want ice's push, or I guess that's the only thing you could do, right? Ice's push? Oh, well, if you said rock is tele, then, oh, you could teleport. Could you teleport a teleporter? Oh, no, you can just take the ice off of tele. Okay. And now rock is tele, and if it's also push, okay. I see. So we probably want to say ice is win then, don't we? Right on. Okay, Ooh, wind is tele. I don't want that, sorry. Then it does kind of feel like we would want 3 rocks, doesn't it? Let me take it back to when I teleported the word ice. And I'm going to say we're going to want it right here. And do that once. And now I'm going to say we're going to want win where the rock word goes. So, like that. No, that can't be. Sorry. I'm understanding now. We were going to want... Okay, right. I think what we would want, actually, is for ice to be here, wind to be here. Oh, sorry. I do see the problem. Oh no, right, I can move things anywhere I want. Oh, right, okay, I move it anywhere I want if I push it when it's not the thing. Okay, right. That's no problem then. Okay, right. Silly Admiral. What you freaking out for? And then we just do this, then go get on the ice. Of course, okay, way overcomplicated that one. I was thinking I could only teleport it like once, so I was gonna have to make it so that it had to be built in that, like, inside the is tele prompt, but anyway, never mind, we got it. Multi-tool, Chasm Extra 2, which as far as we know is the final stage of Chasm. Okay, so Rock is word, Baba is us, Flag is win, Rock is hot, Baba is melt, Kiki is push, Box has flag, Wall is stop, Box is melt. So, we're gonna try and melt the box to get a flag out, because flag is currently win. Wall is stop and doesn't seem like that's going to be changing. Rock is word and that's never going to be changing, so this rock is both a thing and a word. I can make it not hot if I do this. I can say that it is push if I do this, and then, well, it's almost as though... Oh, is box push? No. It's almost as though... Oh, I see. I can do this just to get it out of the way. No, I don't see. Multi-tool. Right. We can make the Kiki into a rock, and I know why we want that now. It doesn't say Kiki is Kiki anywhere, right? And then we have 2 rocks, one of which we can use, sorry. We're gonna have 2 rocks then, one of which we can use to fix the rock is hot statement, and the other which we can use to actually be the thing we push onto the box. I understand. So rock is push, get out of the way. No, not all the way out of the way. And then we get it there, and then we can say Kiki is rock. Have 2 rocks, and then we get this is back. One of them is going to be used to fix the hot statement. It is you. Oops. Sorry, rebuild that like this. And the other one is the thing we're actually going to use to melt the box like that. Ah, right. That one could have been so much harder, and is that area complete? Baba is more, complete the abstract area. The abstract area, very interesting, not calling it Chasm. Well, it was fairly abstract, this place, so now that we've fully completed all of these worlds, it would appear the only thing left to do is complete a way out. Now, what I'm expecting is this will give us some kind of ending that isn't really proper, because you were able to do this as soon as you did like 2 worlds, right? And then it'll be like, great, credits roll, and then, but by the way, if you want to play the actual rest of the game, go collect the 8 orbs. There's 1 in each world. You have to do something very special to get them, whatever. Because as I'm saying, we're only 11 achievements in here, and maybe there's one for like creating and publishing a level editor type thing, right? But like, there have got to be a few more for actual base game stuff, not related to user-generated stuff, you assume. So that's where we'll leave this episode. Oh, I see, interesting. There's a win option, but there's also an end option. If there's obvious guidance as to what to do next, then great, we'll do that. Otherwise, I will probably flounder about for a bit trying to figure things out myself, and then maybe look things up if it's really if I'm really in over my head too much. Right, so the reason this Baba can carry around our cursor is because the cursor is only allowed to go on levels and this path thing. And Baba is a level. Is there anywhere else that this Baba can take us, by the way? Is there something interesting over here? Or like off screen anywhere? Wait, I could change the rules. Oh. Okay, that would be bad. Don't do that. But, you can change the rules. That's so interesting. Of course you can. If I do this and then return to map, does the Baba respawn at the top? I assume it, like, resets everything to how it was. Right, okay. Well, that's certainly interesting if there were another word to carry somewhere. Anyway, yeah, I would like to 100% all the stuff the main campaign sort of has to offer, because this is just too much fun. But knowing this game, some of it might be so confounding and, like, so far out of the established rules in unique and hitherto unforeseen ways that it just won't be possible for me to figure it out in a Let's Play setting where I am only recording for a few hours at a time or whatever. It'd be something I'd need to ponder for years and theorize. So I'm basically all this to say, I might be looking some stuff up, even though I haven't done that for any of the main missions yet. If it comes to that, but we shall see. Just so everyone's prepared and it doesn't come out of left field. I'm just gonna go bask in the deep ocean right now. That's all for now, though. The next video on the channel is going to be some more Hitman contracts for carrying on in Hong Kong. Our old stomping grounds. 47's back, baby! And he brought his little strangly cord, because he always does. Thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I'll see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace! Down here, Albania. I don't know why I think there was something here and here. I don't think there were that many, unless there is some other place. Let's say I have no idea what this is, and this is, Albania. Sure, that looks close enough.